My goodness, motherhood is not easy. And when I say it's not easy, it's not easy. But it's the best. It's the best. Being a mom is the best. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zahava Jessie. If you are new to this channel, why not just subscribe? Why haven't you subscribed? Imagine it's free. Just hit the red button down below and just subscribe. You're just supporting a girl below the channel. And in today's video, guys, we'll be talking about motherhood. You can either be a mom, you can either be a first mom. There is nothing like nishazaa mtoto wa kwanza, I know everything. It's not like that. Today I'll be talking about some tips or some things that people don't tell you about motherhood. Once you give birth, these are the things that people don't tell you, guys. And today, that's what we'll be discussing. So tune in and watch this video to the end. And don't forget to share, like, and comment. And give this video a thumbs up. If you like what I do, like the video. Just like. For those who are new to this channel, I'm a mom and to a very beautiful daughter. And being a mom and being a first-time mom, guys, it was not easy because many things nimelearn na mtoto wangu wa kwanza. So there are some things that people don't tell you, and that's what we'll be talking about. And number one, guys, is that when you're breastfeeding, you lose a lot of weight. Why? You see, the moment it's like you are eating and you are feeding another person, you are eating and you are feeding another person, so you're not gaining any weight. But once you stop breastfeeding, weight comes back. But as for me, it was different because when I stopped breastfeeding, and my body is just like this. I'm not big, I'm not small, I'm just in between. But let's see, I have reduced. So number one thing, once you start breastfeeding, it's a way of, it's like you are losing weight because you are eating and you are feeding another human being. Number one thing, guys, is you don't gain weight when you are breastfeeding. But once you stop breastfeeding, hiyo weight ukuja tu, unajipata tena nimekuwa big. I was not like this when I was breastfeeding. So that is number one thing that people do not tell you about. Number two tip, guys, is you become overprotective. This one I've learned with my daughter. Once I gave birth to my daughter, I see her like a very precious thing that I wouldn't want someone to hurt her. I wouldn't want someone to play with her. Yani, I become overprotected. I become more lovely. Yani, I just love my daughter to the world. When I was growing up, I was wondering, hii love kutoka wapi? Because kama hujaza mtoto, you won't understand what I'm talking about. But those moms who have kids, nasikianga aje mtoto akichoma na mtu mwingine. How do you feel when someone shouts at your daughter or your son? How do you feel? How do you feel when you're at work? Maybe unapiga simu and unasikia mtu yeye akilia, but there's nothing you can do. That is the feeling that we moms have, that you become overprotective of your child once you give birth. That one is a lifetime. Yani huo mtoto unamuonanga tu yeye. And even if like you have two kids, like when I was growing up, we grew up with my sister. My mom knew how to balance the love between my sister and I. Then we got the love equally, and that's what happens. When you become a mom, you just become overprotective, you become loving. Then you take your mtoto aguzwe. Unamwonanga tu yeye na yeye. So that is another thing that people do not tell you about motherhood. Once you become. Number three thing, guys, that people do not tell you is that the nipple, the boob nipple does not have one hole. You know, this one I learned me by myself when I was breastfeeding my child. And me, I thought it just has one hole. But my God, when I was I don't know if this one happens to all moms. When I was breastfeeding on one side, then the other side was leaking. And that is the best time you can pump milk. If when you do a job, and that is the best time because it stimulate the other boob kumwaga. So you could see and I was like, oh my goodness, kwani how many holes are in the nipple? Then I came to do my own research and I realized that the nipple has 12 holes, my friend. Si ati mtoi ananyonya na kashimo kamoja ndo kanatoa maziwa. No, the breast nipple has 12 holes, and that's why maziwa ikimwagika yani inaweza kusprashia hivyo. That is another thing we are not told when you become a new mom. I'm not a new mom, but these are the things that I've learned, and some educate you to the way I'm educating you guys. Another thing, guys, is motherhood is a constant feeling. You just feel you want to do more and more and more and more. As in, when, like, for example, it comes like you gave birth with a friend at the same time, and her child has achieved the milestone before your child. You feel like you failed as a parent, but that is not the case. We mom want to do, yani you just feel you want to do again and again, and yani you just want to do the best for your child. Yani you feel like if my daughter or my son has not, how do I explain this one? This one comes like you have to leave your kid and you have to go to work. You do not have enough time to spend your daughter with your child. And that is the feeling that we moms, it's a constant feeling, and you just feel you want to do better every day, each and every day. You just want to be a good mom and to be there for your child. But at times, una feeling like I have to work. At the end of the day, if I stay here, what will we eat? So sometimes that ka feeling, once you become a mom, that ka feeling unasikianga, oh, you feel like you don't have enough time for your child. That is another thing, guys. The other thing, my goodness, when you become a mom, it's like you never get rest. You are always tired. You are always on the move. You are always on the move. Like for me, sometimes hata ushanga how I survive, because there was a time back, even I did a video, I didn't have a nanny. Yani you have to clean the mess. Yani the house is messy all the time when you have kids. Amemwaga chakula huko, the toys are all over the place, amefanya hivi. So there is no time to rest. So if you have to rest before you get that child, because once you become a mom, it's not easy, but it's the best feeling ever. And yes, that is another thing people do not tell you, that you become very yani kila time kuanga umechoka, because the child keeps you busy. Akilala unakimbia kufanya hizi, akiamka ni yeye, attention iko kwake. So those are the things that people do not tell you. I didn't have so many tips. If there is something you know and you would like to share, tell me down the comment. And if you like this kind of a content, why don't you support me by subscribing, guys? That's it for today. See you next time. Bye bye.